Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming in guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today. And today, everybody and their mother is trying to figure out how to play Sprite moving forward. And we've had a lot of buyouts stem because of this. Now, before I get into it, if you guys could smash that like button and subscribe, that would be great. If you're buying any cards on TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to know this costs you. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members, and consider being a YouTube channel member, as well as let me know what I'm looking at in the next Market Watch in the comment section below. I love it when you guys let me at buyouts. And before we get into it, I'm also going to be linking in the comment section at the pinned comment my gaming channel. I will be starting to game on that channel around October, maybe November. We have 55 subs now, and I kind of want to see if I could get that to 100. So if you're not subbed and you like me because of my personality, not just my Yu-Gi-Oh content, go sub over there, and we're going to get right into it. So Nimble Angler from Abyss Rising over here. If this card's sent from the hand or deck to graveyard, like you Foolish Burial it, it's very easy to get this in the graveyard. You special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower Nimble monsters from your deck besides this card. Now, these are $11. I remember telling people at $4 that this most likely is the peak of this card, but I never expected to see what I saw on the ban list. And if you do not want to use the other way, aka the Live Twin / Evil Twin version, or you kind of want to mix it with that, this is probably one of the cards you're going to need. Now, hopefully this becomes a Super and OTS 20, but then again, that takes Konami, time to actually pay attention to their game and comprehend what's going on. And we're probably going to get something like Super Dark Magician or some other useless card. In fact, maybe they'll give us Ultimate Rare Ronin Totem along with their Ultimate Rare Mystic Mine, knowing how stupid those people are. As you can tell, I'm really upset with that company right now. Nimble Beaver here from the Egyptian God Structure deck. These are about $3. However, if this card was not reprinted in the Structure deck, all we would have the Mega Pack and Circuit Break versions. I think this card would be closer to Nimble Angler's price rather than the $3 we see here today. Swap Frogs, Ultimate Rare. These are about 188. These were about 300, 320, and I thought to myself they're not going to drop too much. Maybe to around 250. And I saw my live stream here for about 188. And I was very, very shocked to see it at this price because this card is still famous in older formats. A lot of players love frogs. I don't know why. Maybe it's something because they watch Naruto and they just love Jiraiya, which I love Jiraiya too, but I don't care about frogs. Over here, 188. So these crashed hard. I actually want to see what Totally Awesome's at. The rares are about $10. That's disgusting. That's really bad for a rare. Originals, okay. Unlimiteds are 20 for originals. I know it's unlimited, guys, but a rare is 10, but an unlimited OG secret's 10. That's crazy. What are first editions at? $23. Yeah, that's going up to $30, mind you, here. So, if you want a Totally Awesome, I would just get the originals and call it a day. Evil Twin, Keys to Kill, CRs, from Jetson Impact. These are about $197 to about $100. Goes up to about 120, 125. Now, regular ultra rares are about $40 here, which is pretty dumb. A lot of people are saying, oh, they need to reprint Genesis Impact. And I've been saying this for a long time because Konami puts a deck building set out there, and I feel like just forgets that it exists. Because we've got Genesis Impact so long ago, and we've had so many deck building sets since then. I kind of think to myself, if we imagine when we're actually going to see an eventual reprint, if it wasn't for the Ultimate Rare, probably just never. So, would I grab these? First of all, it would be awesome if they made one of these cards in Ulti and OTS 20. I actually would really like that. We could probably see around 40, 50 bucks. I would not grab the Ultra Rares. I would just grab the CRs. Because if you're paying 40 for an Ultra that could get reprinted at any time, opposed to getting a CR at 96 that's going to hold its value, if not go higher, because this card got hyped around this price multiple times, but it's not gotten the results that people have wanted it. Like how in Sprite, people did not play the Evil Twin version very much often at all. But, the most preferred version was with frogs. And now, I don't even know if Evil Twin Sprite even got a top, to be honest with you here. Maybe at like a regional or something, but I don't think anything not too crazy. So I think because of that, the CRs, if they do something, could hit 150, 200. Ultras will probably peak at 40, 50. And remember, we saw a lot of Genesis Impact out there. Now, the regular Ultra here is 13, 14. Now, I don't know why there's such a large difference between this Ultra and the other Ultra. But if you're on the fence, I would just pick these up because these could spike up in price if this deck does anything. Then you have the CRs here at about 60 bucks. Not bad for a CR, honestly. Demise of the Land here. Also, I want to very quickly say that hopefully if everything is correct, I will be uploading my 3,000 subscriber special tomorrow. And you could be winning some PSA cards for free. So I know that we're at like 3,200, like 15 or something at the time of you guys seeing this video. But yeah, I guess better late than never, right? Even if it's very late. These are about $10 for first set, and then they're like 22. That's awful. OTS versions are about 12 bucks here. You do have 4 copies here from Core TCG for $6. That's actually quite cheap. So, yeah. I would get on those copies for $6 if I were you guys. Now, Metaverse Secret Rares here. Sadly, people are actually trying to buy these for their price point. Right now, they're about $30. It's pretty disgusting, honestly. It really is, but that's what you're paying for it. If you have this card, I would just sell it, call it a day. Terraforming Ultimate Rare here is about 132, going up to 145, going up to 175. Then going up to 200. So if you're looking for an ulti terraforming and you did not listen to me when I told you guys to get these at 100, you basically have to pull the, like literally pause the video and you have to pay this price. And it sucks, but you'll either be paying this price or this price. One of the two. Mystic Mine. Secret Rares are about $19, $20. That's kind of alright. The supers for like 10, 11, 12, Jim. The golds for 8s are kind of disgusting. Closed Force from 5D's Dual Transfer is picking up quite a bit of steam here because what it's able to do is neither player can activate field spell cards, which what does this protect you from? That's right, Mystic Mine, as well as other cards because field spells nowadays are a lot more broken than they were back in my day, you know, Zexal era and all that. Right now, field spells really make or break certain decks, which I actually kind of like. Now, what's awesome about this card also is that if this card is destroyed, field spell cards cannot be activated during that turn. Now, if you Cosmic Cyclone this card, I believe it gets over that jurisdiction. So, if your opponent activates this and then you draw it and you have Cyclone in mind and you activate Cyclone, you would be able to activate mine. I believe that would be the ruling since it just says destroyed here, but the card also looks pretty cool here. But before we get more into it, Lightly Plates are only $4 here, which isn't bad because Closed Force does not have any other hollow printings. It's just $4 for a playset of Lightly Plates here. Near mints right now, going to be a little bit more, about like $7 here, you know, going up to 8 right over here. But I would probably just grab the Lightly Plates and, you know, call it a day for how cheap that is. The card also looks really cool because it reminds me of Resident Evil, which is really awesome since Resident Evil is not an IP owned by Konami, which is awesome because I don't want them fucking up another something else. They've already done enough. Oh man, I'm really having a bad day with this. Magical Musket cross domination here is bought out. Now, Magical Muskets have done hype, I think, like 3 times this year and have done absolutely nothing. I know that the deck has a couple tops, I believe, which is great. But the deck is struggling to be rogue because the deck just struggles with, like, not keeping card advantage, but popping off. If the deck is very easy to beat if you're playing a meta deck currently, but I've seen people actually play Magical Muskets and beat meta decks as well. I think the biggest issue with Magical Muskets is that it's all theory and hype, and nobody's actually taking it to events and seeing what the deck can do. Because at the end of the day, if there's 5 Magical Musket players at an event, and one of them gets a top, right? A top 32, let's say, right? Nobody's really going to care much, and decks need to have representation or to do something in the meta, right? Like, yeah, there's going to be one guy who's like, yeah, I've been playing this against Sprite, I've been playing this against Tier, and it's been doing quite well, but, you know, I've even got my regional invite. Like, let's say he got it twice even, but it's just one guy doing it, right? Representation when it comes to card prices does matter, and Magical Muskets don't have that. As well as they don't have that many reprints, so people might want to sink this money into this deck. And Magical Musket Cross Domination, this was $40, $50. Now they're about 15 to 20s here. What the card does is, if you control a Magical Musket monster, target a face-up monster on the field until the end of this turn. You change its attack and defense to 0. Also has its effects negated. So, what's really good about this, if you guys don't know about Magical Muskets, which I understand if you don't, you can activate Magical Musket cards in your hand if you control a Magical Musket monster. So you're basically playing a deck that's 4, but instead of having to put that on the field, you can keep in your hand, which is pretty cool actually. You have Last Stand here, which is activate a spell or trap card where you control Magical Musket monster. You negate the activation if you do just destroy the card, right? So negates is free spell and trap, $9 here, right? Pretty good. Then you have Starfire here at about closer to $4, and then you have Casper here at like 4s here, going up to 5s. If you guys want to play Magical Musket or you're interested in investing into this deck for money, I would actually get the original Cyberse here because these were like $1 or $2, and I told people to actually grab these OGs at like $1 to $2 because Magical Musket could get future support or they could do something else. And now they've already doubled if you've got them there, and I don't think they've hit their ceiling anywhere close. So, Magical Musket Max here, which is a card I always told people to get at $1 here. This card is actually really ridiculous. It takes 1 level 8 or lower Magical Musket monster. I don't know why they could just say Magical Musket monster. But if the card's like summon, you activate one of these effects where you add a Magical Musket spell traps with different names from your deck up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, right? Special summon a Magical Musket with different names from your deck up to the number of spells and traps your opponent controls, right? And then basically it also has the, you can activate Magical Musket cards from your hand, which is pretty good. So, getting it back into this, about $4 here. This card could be actually pretty good with Into the Brains as well, actually. That might be support for this archetype. Now, Silent Mining here, you got these for about 10 for unlimiteds, but I only care about first editions here. First edition near mints, these are about $11, going up to 15, going up to 16 over here. Secret Rare Silent Mining, in my opinion, can easily go up to a $30, $35 card. I've talked about this quite a bit here, and I think that this card is very underestimated. I think if Into the Brains decks do good, decks that need Cyberse, or we get more Cyberse archetypes, I think this card will just slowly but surely go up. And people will be like, man, I remember when these were 10 to 15, and I could have stocked up on them, and now they're 50 plus. Melfi's of the 4. So this card's just not going to get bought out. I've learned because I've seen this card from your mints have like less than 12 listings, and these cards just don't go up to the $7 mark. I don't know why, but if you have faith in this deck, well, you can get cheap $3 versions until they go up to 6. So there you go here. You also have these supers here at you have Caddy at $1, Puppy at $1.50, $1 for mommies here, and the deck's just not worth anything. If you want this deck, it's cute, just get it. Now, someone brought up to my attention Invocation, and I remember this card being like 120 usually minimum, up to like 150, right? And someone said, hey, these are really crashing right now. And I took a look here, and yeah, they're like, you got one here for 80, 85's over here for your ultis, 87 right over here. This card is definitely a lot lower than what it used to be. I mean, 3 months ago, this card was 150, and it's just crashing over here like crazy. If you guys actually have faith in Invocation, or you've always wanted this card, and you've heard me say, look, I'm not paying 150 for this, well, $80, $85 is different than 150, right? And if I change my mind, I'll just sell it and make some money. I think this card's really good. Whoever, I forgot your name, but whoever told me to look at this card, kudos on you. I would grab these ultis. This card also just looks so amazing. Like, look, I don't care about the newer ulti foiling. This card looks amazing. At least for this card, I should say. Mechabas here are about first editions here. For light play in your mint are about 13s here. Near mints are like 16. You might as well just get the near mints here at like $16. That's not too bad. Kaliga here is about $1 here for your lightly played. First and near mints are about $2.39. Remember when this card went up to $20 and everyone was hyping it and was selling it sold at 15, it sold at 10, then it sold at like 8s, right? Now it's back down to $2. So this card's buyout was a complete failure, which, I mean, I told people to sell this at 20. I didn't see this card staying anywhere close to double digits. I thought that it would stabilize around like $4 or $5, but no, it went back down to what it was. So if you guys want to grab this card, see if it goes Electric Boogaloo Part 2. History does repeat itself. Might not be an awful idea. Raijin here, $1. I mean, this is also an instant fusion target, which I find really funny. Instant Fusion from OTS Tournament Pack 4 here is going crazy. We have one Ultimate Rare for 155 here, then going up to 185. Now, I told people to actually grab this because it is a gamble that if you win, you're going to win a lot here. And if you lose, you're not going to lose that badly here. There's a lot more reward for the risk than risk. And that's kind of how I like to base my decisions, not just in Yu-Gi-Oh!, but the stock market in general, which is something I don't want to talk about the stock market. I really don't. But this cup of ramen here is going up to $200. Now, it's crazy to me how Konami is just not paying attention at all to this game. It's actually to the point where it's just humorous. Now, as you guys can tell, I've been hating on Konami for quite a bit this video. You know, what can I say? I'm in a pissy mood here. But this card's also used in so many older formats as well. If this card did get banned, it's not a card that's going to go, you know, down the dumps. Like, this card's not going to be like $100 to $100 or $80 overnight, right? It might get there slowly but surely eventually, but card's always going to be worth a lot of money. Now, Bora here is about $28, going up to, like, you know, lightly plates are about 23, which is not too bad here. You have DTs here for 16s right here, and that's kind of it over here. Like, they really did not like to give Bora, like, hollow printings, which is really weird. Like, I feel like they should reprint the Blackwings for Darkwing Blast. I think that would be really cool because players just don't have these, and they should have to buy beat-up commons, and it kind of sucks. Black Whirlwind's got a reprint, which is cute. Dollar here. Now, I went listings without photos over here. $2 over here. So, card will go up. Substitute over here is about 15 for another lightly played. First edition is 16. Near miss going up to about 22. What's Glider's Assault? Light Destruction, okay. I always thought this was a Glider's Assault card. I don't know. But this card's going crazy. People are saying it's because of Edison. I think it's just because people want to play it now. I mean, if you wanted this card for Edison, it was always worth $10 to $15 for a reason. This card went up purely because people want to play it right now. Thought Ruler Archfiend here, one of my favorite synchros in the game. If you guys don't know, I love this card a lot. I used to use it in the game a lot before I started playing more physical Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just love this card in general. Now, if this card destroys an opposing monster by battle, you gain life points equal to the original attack of the destroyed monster. And by paying 1,000 life points, negate the activation and effect of a spell or trap card that targets a face-up second monster you control and destroy it. So, Ultimate Rares here, I told people to get first sets at $10. You have unlimited here at 15s. Near mints at about 18, going up to $28 here. Now, if you go to first editions here, you see a big increase. 42 for your lightly playeds here. And it quickly goes up to $60 in one page right here for lightly playeds. You actually have a picture right here. Man, this card just looks... We're going to look at the picture just because this card looks so awesome. Yeah, this card looks really good. And this isn't bad for a lightly played. I mean, you have a little bit of chipping at the top here, but, you know, this is a very good lightly played version. Like, wow. It's nice. It's cool to see what you're getting here. Now, your near mints are going to run you about $70, $73, $70, even $78. There's really only 3 listings for near mints. So, if you guys want this card, I will go ahead and grab it. Now, OGs. I actually do like the OG as well. You have near mint unlimited for $2. Look, I know this card has a reprint Brothers of Legends, but I would so pay the extra $2 to have an old 5D unlimited card. I would so do that. Now, what are first editions at? First editions here are 6 for a lightly played. Very good, honestly. Goes up to about 8 here. Near mints are about 7, going up to 11, going up to $17 here. Might not be bad to get this near mint for $7, honestly. That is actually quite cheap. Secrets here are about... This secret rare does look really good. I actually like it. Look, if you want this card, I would actually get the secret rares or the OGs, unless you really want to bang for your ultis. Or I would just get one of every version and just cycle out, because I actually do that. Like, sometimes when I want to play like a different version, I'll have 2 versions of the card. Now, dual terminals. Now, I actually, while I'm not a fan of DT, and I'm always about that, I've always told people there's some DT cards I like to run. This is actually a bit, like, this card's artwork is just so awesome that DT looks really good. $7 here, $8 for your DTs. Not bad at all. This was $1. Doom Dozer Ultimate. Now, if you guys don't know, I actually think I have this up on my Instagram. I also have a Twitter and all my socials in the description below, so go follow me. You know, whatever. Doom Dozer here. I actually have a no-name version It's unlimited, sadly. It's not first edition, but I have a Doom Dozer with no name. That's what I like to play. So let's see what this card is for non-slobbered version. So lightly played 23. Near mints are about, let's see, are they on the next page roughly? Near mints are about $35 here, going up to 38. But first edition lightly playeds are about $30 here, going up to 36 here. Going up to 50. Near mints are about $58, going up to, 80-ish right over here. Honestly, getting the lightly played for 30s here, that's the way to go, personally. I think that this card also looks just absolutely gorgeous. And the card definitely needs a reprint as like an ultra or something, because even the rares are worth something. And speaking of rares, Dark Revelation Doom Dozer here. These are 26 for near mints, 27, and then goes to 120. But you could get a nice lightly played here for 10,000. This is already stupid, but this is already like sellers just love to meme with Dark Revelation. Like, they don't even like selling the cards. I'm telling you, they just like to have fun here. Man, this set is so crazy here. Yeah, I kind of want to see what a Cyber Dragon is. Lightly playeds are about 105. Near mints are 150. I mean, this version does look pretty sick, but I'm not paying this. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this smartwatch, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. Sub to my gaming channel as well, which is in the probably either the description or the pinned comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.